The newest Super EZA is here, but how should you build into Ultimate Gohan's hidden potential? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the Super EZA into Ultimate Gohan and trying to figure out what might be his best hidden potential. Because again, he's another one of those where there's one or two different builds that might work best depending on your playstyle. So we're going to kind of break those down here in this video. But let's start by taking a look at what he's doing. So Super Attack Effect is greatly raising attack, just as he did before. Remember, with Super EZAs, they do not change the Super Attack Effect and causing immense damages to the enemy. On his passive, he now has attack and defense 158%. He has Key 5, an additional attack and defense 100% when Key is 7 or more, plus an additional attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. He launches an additional super attack with a 30% chance of attacks becoming critical hits when all allies are super class. He also guards all attacks and a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack as the second attack or third attacker in his turn. He has an additional defense 30% up to 120. That's 4 super attacks to get him fully built up, and chance of forming a critical hit and chance of evading enemies' attack 10% up to 40 with each attack. Super attack performed. He also has an additional attack and defense 30% when there's an extreme class enemy, plus an additional 28% when there's an extreme class enemy. So with that in mind, right, there's a couple different ways to build this that I think I don't think either one is wrong. I think both will work depending on your playstyle. So if we flip over here to the game, you guys can see my hidden potential build for the Into Ultimate Gohan. I have pulled him to Rainbow since we last talked about him. And so I decided to go full additional investment in him with as much as additional as I can. After all, he is stacking attack. So we want to build him up as much as we can to take advantage of that attack stat. And then I went sub dodge as the secondary, because as you guys can see, if we flip back over here to his description, right, we can see that he has a 30% chance to crit, and then he builds up an extra 40. You know, 70% chance to crit. He really doesn't need critical hit at all. So if we look over here at the hidden potential system, we can see he is an int type, meaning the best we're going to get out of his combo attack by going additional attack in him is 15, which equates to a 30%. Now, I did invest the skill orbs to get him up to 25. Well, 23 because I'm one short, but you can see that that would net us a 50% chance to do an additional super attack. So very, very helpful. Each one of those helps him to get an additional attack raise, which is going to be more beneficial for him in the long run, because after all, he's not really that defensive. Fully built up with support, he reaches just over 1 million defense with 70 to 80% chance to dodge. So, you know, the additional attacks aren't really helping him defensively, they're helping him offensively. So knowing that, you know, defense could be an issue, you could also lean the other way. Instead of going full additional attack for the additional attack, you can lean more on to the dodge side. He is an int type after all, meaning he can get a max of 20 without skill orb investment for a 20% chance to dodge. Add in that skill orbs and you have a medium chance to dodge, 30% chance to dodge on a top of what he already has. Now with a 70% chance to dodge, understand that that means the hidden potential is a separate proc. It's not adding on and giving him 100% chance to dodge. It is a separate proc than your initial passive dodge. But, you know, that extra 30% could be the make or break between winning or losing a fight. So if you feel like he's doing enough additional attacks on his own, you could easily go full dodge and sub combo attack. Either one really works. Full combo and sub dodge, or full dodge and sub combo. The one thing he does not need, this is about the only wrong build I would say, is critical hit, and that's simply because his critical hit is 70%. There's almost no need for it unless you're really having bad luck on the crits. That's about the only reason I could see a justification for it. Otherwise, I think it's completely unnecessary, as, you know, if he doesn't hit one crit, more than likely he will hit the second or third super crit, seeing as he is doing so many additionals already. So, guys, that is it for the video. That is my hidden potential recommendation build for the INT Ultimate Gohan. Like I said, I went full ads, but full dodge also works. So if you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let me know what did you guys go with for your hidden potential. I felt like this was the best way to go, but I'm curious what you guys ended up choosing in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.